Well, I hope it ain't even that, because that stuff can get messy. But it haven't been no big, you know. It's been for the last couple weeks, I guess, few weeks. I guess now I can start making old lady sounds. Snoring and harkening and carrying on.
You knew that used to bother me and she used to laugh. I know you don't like that.
You told her stop it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm used to it now, but my brother did it.
Yeah, I think you told me about your brother too.
And they both do this with their ear when they be doing it. Like,
my mama didn't make all the noises, but she did. She went in her ear, and this is what, and she did exactly the same move.
they say something itching and they can't get to it or something.
But I don't see nobody, I don't see a lot of people no more just do this.
Do this, right?
My mama used to do that. I don't know if I seen her, well, I don't see her much, but I don't know if I seen her do it in later years. So if you catch me doing this, I'm there. It's official. It's official. But we got tissue appropriately everywhere to accommodate. I said, you want me to get you a towel to put in the cushion so you can go outside? I thought you were trying to sit outside for. Huh?
You going out there?
If I go out there, it's just to take a lap right quick, and I don't took my lap really.
If you go out there, that's fine.
I ain't going out there.
Yeah, if you going out there, come on.
I'm not going out there.
I guess somebody can put on the chair if I need to.
On the what?
On the chair, sit on it if I need to.
You want to get a wet ass. If it's up, is it up? Then it's stuck. Wet ass penis. Got this wet ass penis.
I didn't say that about penis, I just said wet ass. Wet ass.
Well, the wop gotta be something to add.
Oh, wet ass penis.
I'm just gonna meet her. I never met her. Or this
Dragonfly?
MAGA dragon. This orange hoe.
Hey, just the cheese is orange too, so we need that bad.
So very quickly, I'm going to do a few things, including my nails. I just cleaned my shears. These are my foods too. They were filthy. They still have a little residue on them. I have a pair of the titanium ones too. Pepper. So I now have wellness pepper and papaya pepper. Papaya pepper, which is also a wellness pepper that I came up with. So this will probably be a subsequent video to that video from when I first harvested them from the papaya. But my wellness pepper is, now for those of you who don't know, these are the remnants left once you've made a tincture, butter or tincture. So this is after the solvent has stripped all of the cannabinoids out of the plant matter, allegedly. But what I find is that, you know, people are only those who know will know what I'm talking about. But the principle is that all the beneficial elements are, you know, as a result, stripped from this and used in your actual tincture and or butter. But I feel like there's no way they could have stripped all of the beneficial elements out of the material And I'm a whole plant use type bitch when it comes to a cure-all that Goddess gave us to use for our own wellness, to help us fight the disease and unwellness that is imposed upon us during the genocide on us. So, y'all know how I can't even throw a 10-year-old seed away. Well, in the same vein, I struggle with throwing the pulp, the stripped pulp away. So, I don't. I let it dry out, and I let all of the solvent evaporate from it, and I just consider it my wellness pepper. It does have a smell. It does smell slightly like cannabis, but not a lot. And so I just use it the same way that you would use pepper. Now, papaya, I do use papaya enzymes for my gastric and colonic health. I prefer the kind that's made by a major brand that I won't give any recognition on my pages. But I have been getting another brand in an effort to wean myself from supporting those racist hoes. Oh, they have some great papaya enzymes, so. In the meantime, like I said, I found a different brand that I now purchase in an effort to stop supporting them. And I like them. They're okay. They're not as good. I can't feel them working as quickly as I can feel the major brand, but they're an okay substitute. But while I'm looking for a permanent replacement, I thought, hey, I'm going to the international market regularly. Why don't I get a couple of papayas? Well, the papaya I got was disgusting. I clearly don't know how to choose the right papaya. I must need to do a Google search to find out how to do that. But anyway, the actual papaya was nasty. So I just harvested the seeds out of it. And in harvesting the seeds, what I was gonna originally do is put the seeds in my veggie juice, so I could take in the benefits that way. But I tasted one of the seeds raw for the first time, and it was peppery. It tasted like pepper, but not as hot. I don't want to say hot, but not as spicy, not as hot. I'll just say it. But I was chewing it. You saw the clip. And so I was like, well, they're little black balls. I wonder if they can be dehydrated and used as pepper. So I put it to the side. I put it on some parchment paper to be dehydrated, and I'll show you what I came up with after I smoked. Now I do have a dehydrator, a cheap dehydrator I got from a cheap dehydrator I got, but I wanted to do these completely and natural. So I found some use for this baking sheet I got years ago, about 4 years ago, before I stopped using nonstick pans and whatnot. And I lined it with my trusty parchment paper, and I put the papaya seeds on it. And this is what they look like. I'm going to now pour them into I'm gonna go smoke this. I'm gonna be mad if it ain't good, but that is why the movie star, the professor, I be watching shit that make me feel young again. Stuff that used to be, even if I didn't used to watch it, stuff that used to be on the TV when I was young. Okay, so my ginger, this is the other ginger I was gonna plant, still growing up. Here's my red bell pepper. So this is what they look like. It kind of crinkled up like a raisin because you know it was soft like a grape. So here they are. See them through. There we go. There we go. You can hear them jingle. So they're hard now. I was going to grind them and just have them as ground pepper, be my papaya pepper, but I have a grinder. So yeah, I'm going to put the peppercorns back in here in their container. This is peppercorn and this is papaya pepper. Right now I'm going to put this peppercorn back into the container and then use this grinder, then use a grinder for my papaya pepper. Get it back on there and bam, papaya pepper. That's awesome. Got papaya pepper. Nice. Papaya pepper. So yeah, I put it in my little finger grinder. It's grinding even more easily than the pepper does. So it must be a little more tender. Not as hard as the peppercorns are. And instead of black pepper, I generally use, it's actually a carne asada marinade that came in a bag. And, which is why you have this, I have this label, rubber band across here. And it's actually a lot hotter, not spicy, it's hot like pepper. So I was like, you know, this would be good instead of pepper. It's almost like having a meat flavored pepper, even though it's pepper you're going to be using on your meats. Anyway, so this is what I started using instead of black pepper. It's a carne asada mix. And now I'll have my papaya pepper, which is going to be a superfood additive. Between that and the moringa child and the cannabinoids popping. Yeah. Where's the black pepper?